Greetings everyone, here's Ludwig again and this is a game Rule the Waves 3. This is my German campaign. I try to give the world a better lead and prosperity and justice and order and also the German Empire more space to grow because Germany need space in the east, in the west, in the south, everywhere. So far, I am still in a war with Japan and England. We had, I think, 2 navy battles so far, with like small victories on my side. But there's also there's still a blockade of Germany. You can see that Germany have 177 points, Britain 388, and Russia is here with 69. But this means there's still a blockade of North Germany. The Baltic is free, but the Baltic alone will not help me. So this is my home water province. And here is France, England and Germany. So 3 major powers sharing this Northern Europe zone. And this is why there's always a lot of battles and blockade in this area. Good. I still have some ships under construction, but they are far away. My next generation of heavy cruisers. Most of my ships are okay. I have here some units are under repair. These are all the ships they're fighting in Japan or Northeast Asia. So let's see if I can find maybe a way to end this war, because normally there's nothing for me to win. In best case I have a white piece. But before I was hoping that I maybe can take Hokkaido from Japan. But with the entry of Japan, with England now in the war, I think this is unlikely. But let's try. There's a new navy battle. This is a super big battle. You can already see that there's 1,369 victory points to give away. Yeah, I have no choice. I can only accept it. But I can still try to get my units out of the war zone. This is more or less now a whole German fleet. More or less, or maybe all of the German fleet is here. Maybe this is the Battle of Jutland. And this will be super hard to manage. This is my flagship. And I first start the war, start the turn to see what happens. Now we can already see the enemy. And for sure then the enemies have also a lot of ships here. So I try my best to organize this. Pause. Oh shit, I don't want to do this. And then these are all AI controlled. What is the squadron? Here's a squadron. I cannot control this one. I also cannot control this one. They are all... This one I can control. But these are only 2 ships. This is so little. The problem is it's impossible really to control everything here. Maybe I let the AI hold first. My ships are so far away. And I cannot get more speed out of my battleships. I cannot control this. This is only single ship, make no sense to take control. These are 4 ships, but I cannot control them. Okay, let's see what happens. This cruiser formation maybe can try to... there's a whole British fleet coming. I could try to simply call back everything, but my battleships are too far away. I cannot signal this order. So I maybe must also go for max speed with my battleships. Closing the distance. Try to avoid battle with the British fleet. You're crazy? They're far too strong. But the fools don't want to listen. Oh, these battleships. I'm not sure what they are. You can see they're not top of the art, but they all have a lot of tonnage. Yeah. I mean, we are still at 1894, but it's simply too heavy armored. My guns will never penetrate. I can try to catch maybe this cruiser. This would be the only possibility I see here. Stay away from the enemy battleships and try to sink one or two cruisers and then run away. And then maybe by pure luck. Looks like that my ships are running away. This is good. They're trying to run away. So I go back now to normal speed. So the AI also realized there's nothing to win. So I try to make here simply a separate cruiser battle and run with the rest. These are light cruisers, but on paper they're light cruisers, but they have the same tonnage like my heavy cruisers. I must be careful here, because these are also cruisers, they maybe want to torpedo me. Yeah, misunderstanding. It's time to... Now I can control and let them try to disengage. But they get the wrong command, so they think, I gave them the order to walk northeast. I don't want this. I want back to Germany. Source. Direction source. So far, damage is only little. Hansa will maybe get the most damage. Hansa is an old design. I lost one knot here. Maybe my battleships can take the pounding. But I think it's also time. Go more south. The only good thing is that we are already at 5 p.m. It's already August, so maybe there's only maximum 2 hours sunlight left. Once there's no sun more, then there's also no more threat. And with a super little luck, I can create also some damage, but 11.5-inch belt armor is hard to penetrate. Still, I can shoot from focus on the battleships in the center, so maybe there's a possibility. torpedoes are going south, hopefully. Oh, my ships are burning. At least one of my ships is on fire. Oh, something heavy hit. Oh yeah, the word is, but these are 7,000 tons battleships, so. What I really need is maybe taking this unit and turn them around. Maybe it is time for my light cruisers to try a torpedo attack. So the battleships are running in this direction. Maybe they're realizing I come with my light cruisers and this is always a torpedo threat. Unlucky, no hit. There was just a... No, I get hit by a torpedo. Wittelsbach avoiding. Wittelsbach gets torpedo hit. Wittelsbach have flotation damage. Okay, let's go a little slower. Maybe here's a chance to make a torpedo attack on enemy battleships now. Wittelsbach is sinking. That cannot change. I thought Wittelsbach is always sinking. Maybe they still torpedo. The ship needs time to sink, so. So now is best opportunity to make a torpedo attack. But sometimes there's simply nothing coming out of this. Best chance. But no torpedo attack. Sometimes you don't know why. Because this is not active, so they are normally free to use torpedoes, but they don't want to. Now it's always 6:30. Still no torpedo attack. torpedoes is sinking. Still no torpedo attack. Maybe Stuttgart will make a torpedo attack? I don't know. My battleships are small and they don't have much value, so if I could sink here 2 or 3 British battleships, it would be maybe still a win for me. But I simply don't see the torpedoes coming. Collision! Oh, we ram an enemy battleship. This is not good. That's a question. Köln. Where's Köln? Ah, here. Here's British ship. Hard to see here. Independent. Close distance. Torpedo attack. Yeah, only 1,000 yards away. So there will never be a better chance. There's a torpedo, and the torpedo is hit. But maybe no explosion. Köln is heavily damaged, I think, from the collision. There are some British ships burning. If this is enough. So Nuremberg is coming close to the next British battleship. It's a torpedo attack. I see nothing. You could normally launch your all torpedoes and hit British ships. The problem is you take more and more control of units, and then it's more easily losing overview what you're really doing. Some units are fighting here far behind. Köln is sinking, yeah. They rammed the enemy battleship. That was, I think, too heavy. These battleships, of course, they don't really take much damage from my like cruiser gun. I can maybe create some fire, but this will normally not sink ships. I need torpedo hits to sink these battleships. If my light cruisers don't want to launch torpedoes, then there's simply nothing I can do. I have torpedoes here ready, still 1 or 2 torpedoes. Brandenburg is on flotation. These are all old ships. The tower is there, the turret is defeated. So these ships are more or less have no value. And the design is also not the best. Missing is now here simply torpedo attacks. No torpedo attacks, no sinking of enemy ships. All these battleships are in good shape. And my heavy cruiser is also not the best shape. But darkness is coming. Normally these 4 battleships are cut off. I could normally go by and sink them all if my light cruisers would simply attack with torpedoes. There's a torpedo. Finally a torpedo. Hit. Yeah, torpedo hit. Finally. And the next torpedo hit. No explosion. And of course many torpedoes are dead, so not always every hit is an explosion. Oh, maybe we can finish this battleship here. Two battleships together, so easy target now. Send torpedoes out. Attack now. Do something. No attack. Maybe out of torpedoes. Normally not. Port side. The one torpedo board, starboard is destroyed. Port side is still okay. Forward and after is also okay. Oops. Torpedo! Oh, missed. Stupid. Darkness is coming soon. Torpedo! Ugh. Again failed. These torpedoes are too short range. Maybe here? No. No, torpedo. I cannot take the command. Eh? Looks like a battleship is not more moving. Medium damage. So normally one torpedo right now can finish this. Maybe we sail by and send a torpedo in. And then maybe this battle is not completely in vain. Yeah. Okay, I try to let the PC now run the machine, the game, because it's nighttime. Nighttime is a little hard to control. There's still some British ships here. Good. Scenario is over. And Germany lost 4 battleships, a heavy cruiser and a light cruiser. But England lost also 3 battleships. And more ships are heavily damaged. In total, this gives Germany still a victory. because the values are my battleships are not so have much value. So it was, I think, the best what Germany could do. But still, I lost all of my battleships. But they are all old, and I don't ever like them. Still, a victory, margin victory, but I get 300 victory points on top. Battle of Utrecht. But I lose a morale point because I lost too many of my capital ships. The enemy sent feelers out through neutral without border, and I say, if it's a white peace, accept it. Then the Americans help us to make a peace. And we have no tension again. I would say this is the best I could do in this situation. I lost my battleships, but the tension is back to normal. Of course, also my budget gets cut, but I lost only old ships I never really wanted or can use, so I'm free to build my own new type of battleship soon. So now I've only the problem. I have still a lot of ships under repair, and I would say first things after a war is getting ships back to reserve. Send these ships back to Germany, and these ships can also be reserve. Save some money, and here also reserve. I think they're needing some construction time, so maybe these two ships. Also North Asia. Then move ships to European. Good. So I lose 3,000, but I have here a lot of heavy cruisers under construction. That is okay. Okay. So everything in Europe is on reserve or under construction or returning. And these are only this foreign station stuff. Active fleet is returning to Europe, yes. This is also why you need always a budget. Sometimes you simply run out of money. That is. Some of my ships are delayed. Naja. With these new cruisers, I have maybe something powerful. This is my second generation of heavy cruisers already. Before I can build battleships, I need normally better guns. Japan asked for just visit their ships. What I need is now prestige. Italy. I don't want to lose prestige, so I go for tension. If they steal something, then I can tell them they are thieves. Okay, scandal, average, above average, lucky, well connected. Prestige. Well connected, lucky. Then I think if it's a good guy, then we must maybe look to the other side. Good. Still many months away from finished construction. Okay, lighter machinery. Ah yeah, I still send some of my ships. The new government wants to reduce the navy. Okay, try to water them down. Don't lose too much money. Make cooperation. Active fleet. These ships can also go for reserve. Then I have still these 2 ships. Active fleet. But move back to Europe. Oh. With Japan, we can go full. Because Japan is have no allies. British only joined the war for other reasons. If Japan won't fight with me again, I have no problem with this. Together with Russia, I can easily defeat them, and then I can maybe take Hokkaido. And this is have good value. Okay, the Spanish also building ships. This looks like a very standard, typical heavy cruiser. Still a half year away for my new heavy cruisers. Destroyers going online, but I waited a little more. Private shipyards increasing the tonnage, good. Armor development, always good. But I need guns, give me better guns. 11 or 10 inch -1 would be enough. 13 inch -2 is not what I really need. More tonnage for my shipyards. Okay, my new heavy cruisers are coming online now soon. Alliance between France and Russia has expired. Okay. The Kaiser wants battleships to introduce new national prestige. He wants to build 4 additional battleships. Yes, of course. So if the Emperor asks for this, then I will do it. So now I have a question: what kind of battleships I can build? Sandy, battleship is meaningful. -2, still -2. Tja. I could build the most cheapest battleships, maybe. Possible. Maybe with 11. Because I cannot upgrade them anyway, so I would simply buy them or build them cheap, build them short, but normal narrow, and maybe make them like a coastal battleship. Deck extended, I don't need. This must be 1. Upper build 6, 7. Put them full of secondary guns. Oh, totally overweight. I don't need so fast. But this will also not help me. Belt is too heavy. Where comes the weight from? Guns? These are small battleships. Yeah, I see you. Okay. Nothing I really like, I would say. This is normally... but I get not the time down, even if they make them very slow. And I have them already on range of short. It's limited, yeah, I know. They're only for defense and nothing more. Still, I built this simply because I don't have better guns, and the Emperor asked for this. Yeah. Design the ship. Yes, design the ship. Breslau, Augsburg, Kohlberg. More ships going online. More money ready for me. Working up, and then I can put them on reserve. This is a little waste of money. The Balkans, one of the major wants tension. Budget. I need more money. Karlsruhe, and 4 ships finished their construction. The British next heavy cruiser design. No real big improvement. It's from 1992, so already 4 years old. Yeah, the new battleships are ready, and I have ordered to build 4 battleships, battle cruisers or dreadnoughts. Yeah, okay, then let's build 4 of this. I have full division. Cost me 5,700 per month, so half of my budget is locked for 2 years. Only because Emperor wants this. Naja. Sometimes you have to do it. This is a new Roma, Italy building also. I don't know what is a 6-inch build. This is normally not a battleship. So I have only these 4 ships in service. 1 ship is still in work up. All of these ships can go for reserve. So I have nearly 6,000 ready. What I could do is I wait first for that the Emperor acknowledge my successful task. Here, yeah. Normally you get prestige and additional money for this. The Japanese conquer some province. So the Japanese took here a base in South China. And I get praise, so I get normally now prestige. And I can get here more money and a lot of tension. Or a little money and a little, well, I say strong navy is always good. Don't try to push it too much. So the task is finished. I get, I think, 1 prestige for this or some other stuff. And I have now nearly 7,000 plus my battleships are already on the way. I could also try to maybe build my navy base, and I can keep here more ships, because sooner or later I must maybe defend my colonies. So I build up my navy bases first, all around the world. Navy base, and also here a navy base. But I need more space, more land. Now I have nearly no money left. But this means now I have ordered 100,000. So let me design a new. So what I must build. I just built new heavy cruisers. Karlsruhe. Why have only 1 of these ships? Ah no, the others are here. Because this is active fleet. Good. So I have here many ships. They're 6 years old or older. Normally after 10 years you can normally scrap them. So what I maybe can just give on light cruiser is really, they are nothing. So I built already heavy cruisers. So maybe I must build a new generation of light cruisers. So I design a new light cruiser. Maybe again, maybe 6,900 for, no, it's a little heavy for light cruiser. But let's say 6 inches again, 4 inch, 3 inch, 12, 12. We are still in Victorian side. I bet you, this is only optic, nothing more. And here you have now forward increase, alt increase, and this one kick out. Make no sense. 6 inch. Why are they looking so small? I can go for 4. Yes. Deck minimum is 1. Turret top 1. Secondary 2. 4. Turrets 5. So my old design, more or less normal, everything normal. So speed, I can go higher, 21, 400, 500. No, I cannot go over 22. So on 600 this costs, no, that's wrong direction. So 20 is the minimum, 900. This cost me 300 more. This is a little more than 300. So normally 21 is the sweet spot. What I could increase, I cannot increase my build armor to 5, I think. Then he say it's a heavy cruiser. I can even not go to 4.5, then he say it's heavy cruiser. So stick to 4. Make the secondaries maybe with 4 inches and then put 16 secondaries on. Still a lot of torpedo defense. No, cannot. Yeah, I could simply make them smaller. 5,900. Then I go back to 4. Yeah. Maybe 8. Yeah, I don't need so much heavy armament for secondaries. I better have more of them. This is better. Yeah, I think this is okay. Then I can maybe later upgrade them to the next 6 inch plus fire control will also come sooner or later online. I think this is a okay design. Looks only very short with the guns. I don't know why. If I give them 7 inch. Also, this is 20%. This is also 20%. Normally, I can also go to heavy light cruisers with 7 inch. But then I have no weight left, so I better. But I could change the guns later anyway. So I keep it at 7 maybe. I try this. Everything else is okay. Then keep this design. Auto. Yeah. And try. In 2 months, I can build this new light cruisers. Or France also take some of the Chinese. And this is a super strange battleship design. 2 single 12-inch in the front. Yeah. If you don't know how to build a ship or design a ship, it's only design, not even building. So in Africa, for our colonies, we want cruisers, double prestige, more money, and a lot of tension. Yes. Ooh. Naja. Good, now build the new super light cruiser. There's 4 years gap. After 5 years, normally design is obsolete. So, how many I need? 4. I can spend easily. Now I make 1 division. Yeah, but I can also go aggressive with 8. Then I'm running out of money, but I have still a lot of money. And you cannot keep unlimited in your. At some point, the government or emperor take your money away. So you better spend it. You cannot unlimited hoarding this. So I built 8 new light cruisers. Good. They need 20 months. So this means battleships and light cruisers are more or less ready again. So if I have these ships, I am maybe ready for a new war. Visit from Austria. Austria is here. Austria, I could fight. I not really need them. So make some jokes. Uprising in China. Send strong. So the budget is now nearly a $250 million. Whatever. The Germans' budget is closing in with nearly the same as France, more than Russia. So in third place. So this is already a big change. So the money is now better, but the fleet tonnage is of course even far behind. You can see the Germans' navy is still like the Americans, like Austria, all the same. The Russians, Italy, they are one world. France is for its own, and England is far on top. So I need more time. I must build more ships, and also quite quality ships. So the Japanese one built. I can get here some money for the Japanese, and I would say the Japanese are always normally technology behind, so I can sell it. So I get 4,000 for it. It's okay. And I can also, if I just realize this, go low like this. France. This France I don't want really fight. Not if my ships are not ready. So I better spend some prestige and keep it under control. I need my ships. I need this next generation. I need some battleships, so I need to tank the battles or the shells. And I need more light ships because I have too many light cruisers now are outdated. I must kick out old ships normally as soon as possible. Okay, nearly 1 year still. Okay, looks like the most critical phase is over. My doctrine is still gunnery, Navy school. Okay. Normally damage control would be the second. You can go for torpedo or knight, of course, but I think torpedo attack and knight fighting is also a good combination. But colony tries with England, I would always say try avoid the direct confrontation. Not with England. Not now. Maybe in 20 years. Boom time. If boom time, I would always say try to get the industry stronger. Yeah, because I think this is the best you can do in the long run. Build the bridges and railways if you have the money. Russia take also something from China, so everyone gets something, but not Germany. A little unlucky so far. But I also lost nothing, so I maintain my status. And well, there's still a bunch of stuff to catch, and also in Africa. Normally, sometimes I had before Venezuela, then they have oil, and then you can change early on to oil. This is always good. I think so far you can see oil production provinces. There are not many. They have oil so far. But Russia have Britain, USA, and Austria have even oil. And I think it doesn't matter how many you have, you need only oil to feed ships with oil. I think this is of course very simple. Normally in this kind of game I would say you must also give some like how much oil a province, and then how many ships you can fuel with this. Because battleships normally burn oil like hell. Yeah. Britain taking something more again. So British is eating the world and Germany is left out. But maybe one day I can get a revanche. Maybe I get also a place under the sun. USA, of course, also stealing. But my budget is not more shrinking, so I'm back now to 60,000. And ships are still under construction, so because all my other equipment is done, ready. So I could build more and replace more, but I will do this maybe next time. If you have any suggestion or tips or question, let me know. I think I stop here first, and see you next time. Take care, bye bye.